Teacher Talking Sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. And you are forgiven if you haven't been following the Athletics this year. Yes, just the Athletics. They don't even have a city name, playing in Sacramento for the meantime before eventually they moved to Las Vegas. But anyhow, they're 16 games under 500, clearly out of the playoff picture. Not receiving many fans to their games, just as was the case towards the end of their Oakland tenure. But that doesn't mean that they don't have any players you should be watching for. Now, Jacob Wilson was taking, I wouldn't say the world by storm because not many people are watching, but he was having a superb start to his rookie year. Although he's cooled down a bit, he's still batting over 320. But another rookie is really doing his thing, and that is Nick Kurtz. And it continued yesterday as the Athletics won 8-2 over the Guardians, as you see, improving their record to 42-58. But if we look, Nick Kurtz again did his thing, as did Wilson, 2 for 5, improving his average to 327. But we see Kurtz 3 for 5, 3 runs scored, 2 RBIs, and a home run. And both of his other hits were doubles. So another awesome performance by the rookie. Kurtz, you see a 270 batting average, 342 on base, 591 slugging. This is a guy who was called up a few weeks into the season. His MLB debut was something like April 23rd. And OptaStats actually posted this yesterday prior to the game I just showed you. So it says over his last 35 games, Nick Kurtz of the Athletics has hit 16 homers and drove in 38 runs. The only other rookies in AL history to match those marks over a 35-game span, another former Athletic, Mark McGwire in 1987. Al Rosen, 1950, and Rudy York, 1937. And again, this did not include yesterday's game where he hit a homer and drove in 3 runs. We take a look at his numbers now for this season. He has appeared in 60 games. Sorry, I clicked on something. Just need to X out. All right, so he's appeared in 60 games for the Athletics this year. Now, he strikes out a bunch. 80 strikeouts in 244 plate appearances. So nearly 1 out of every 3 plate appearances, the first baseman is striking out. But he's also hitting a home run in slightly less than once every 12 at-bats for the Athletics. You see that 591 slugging, 932 OPS, 153 OPS plus. So he's just off to an incredible start for the Athletics. Kind of what the Royals were hoping from Jack Caglione. Hasn't yet happened, but it has for the Athletics. And yes, he's playing a first base where, it's not necessarily the most important position on the diamond. He's not the slickest fielding first baseman, but he's adequate. So my question is, do you think Nick Kurtz has overtaken his teammate Jacob Wilson as the most likely to win AL Rookie of the Year? Now, Wilson definitely plays the more demanding defensive position of shortstop, although his metrics are a bit below average. As I mentioned, he has been, I wouldn't say slumping, but his average has been dipping. Again, was over 360, now at 327. I'm actually on DraftKings Sportsbook now looking at Rookie of the Year odds. It's really a 3-man race, and then no one else is even close with their odds. So Jacob Wilson still listed at the favorite at plus 120. Cam Smith of the Astros at plus 165. Now, you could say Cam Smith is playing in more meaningful games than the Athletics. He has slumped a bit of late. I think he's 1 for 19 in his last 5 games. And then Nick Kurtz in third at plus 180. I mean, Roman Anthony's next at plus 2,000. So who do you think is going to win the AL Rookie of the Year? Right now, my vote's for Kurtz, even though he's lagging behind the other two in WAR. He also started later than them, and I always feel like WAR is sometimes unfair to first baseman. But anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, and subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.